Now, while I'm doing this, I would love to just chop up some thyme there. So I'm just going to add a generous amount of salt, actually. I'd be quite happy about this.
I'm very happy about it, in fact.
Oh, look, lots of it's gone on the side.
Now, I've got some thyme.
Got some thyme, and a little
rosemary
bit of rosemary.
Sure, I can do that.
Wonderful as well.
Plenty of herbs.
We're just going to massage that through, get a little bit more olive oil.
Now, you're going to throw this just into the oven like that, are you?
I sure am. What I am going to do, though, is I will just remove, you see here, there's a bit of a stem here.
No.
So that one will remain quite hard. So I've just got my paring knife here, and what I'm just going to do is remove that stem there. What we are going to do is just wrap it so it kind of steams itself a little as well. It is going to go nice and golden.
I'll just scrunch that up so it goes all the way around.
That's the one.
Look at that. Like a little bath cap,
And on
isn't it?
top of that, a little bit of black oil, please.
There we go. Pop that as well. Pop that on the outside.
And I've got some oily fingers, so if you could be kind enough to just open that oven for me. Yeah, that's it. And we're going to put that in for 1 hour and then come back to it. Right, just while that is baking in the oven, I'm going to make a gorgeous wild mushroom sauce. Just put over one of our lovely quarters. So, it starts obviously with the wild mushrooms. So we've got a whole bunch there, and gnocchis, portobello shiitakes. So, full of rich fibre. So we've got some shallots in there, and what I want you to do is that's going to give it a lovely flavour. Just nicely slice those. Just like slice my mushrooms. Got some garlic there as well. The basis, obviously, for many, many sauces. So just warming up my olive oil just so that we can have a nice little saute on. So I'm just going to plop my lovely shallots just on there. So the shallots, they've got a bit of more of a natural sweetness to them. So we'll just let those saute until they're kind of transparent in there. Going to add our little mushrooms. There they go, some gnocchis there, just gorgeous. Okay, so we're just going to let that wilt down for a few minutes before we add our white wine. Oh, so that has cooked down beautifully. What I'm going to do now...
It smells great.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Fried mushrooms, I love it.
I know, and then add some parsley. Perfect. What I'm going to do is just got a little bit of white wine that I had left over, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that. Got a nice low heat there, and I'm just going to add a tiny bit of almond milk. That's just going to help cream it up a little bit there. I'm just going to add some pepper, of course, a little bit of salt. What we're going to do is just let that sit there. It will thicken a little bit just as you let it sit there, just a tiny bit, and our cauliflower should be done any moment now. Adrian, you ready? Have a little peek.
It's great. Smells fantastic.
Yes. Quite impressive, isn't it? You've got your mates round. Right, so what we're going to just do is just make a little quarter that cuts in perfectly.
So there,
Delicately grab it, and we go there like that.
nice. I like that. You just
Oh, I
squeeze
can
that on
smell
top.
that lovely wine. Yep, just going to put that all the way on top.
Love it. I really like those mushrooms. They've come together beautifully. Nice and simple.
Beautiful plant-based meal for one that you can carry on, or have all your friends round and have a little roast dinner with that on the side.
Well, hop straight into it.
Please get in there.
Now, I'm just going to cut straight to show you how soft and tender, just falls apart beautifully. And the cauliflower, I'm going to put it with that mushroom.
Anything slow roasted over, it gets this lovely intense flavour.
I really like it. It's really delicate. I love the mushrooms with it. And you know what? It tastes quite creamy. You know, it's quite robust and creamy. I really love the flavour of it. The mushrooms are really strong. The first one really well.
You're right, it's gone really creamy. I think we've really shown how versatile the cauliflower has become.
It's not just cauliflower with cheese on top, baked in the oven, and there's not a single meat dish inside. I think we've done some substantial dishes without any meat.
That aloo gobi and my hash browns, I think we really have done quite a lot today.